there! Have you ever heard of a curse that brings death to those who disturb ancient tombs? Well, you're in for a fascinating story as we dive into one of the most mysterious legends in history. The Curse of the Pharaohs! It all began in 1922 when British archaeologist Howard Carter discovered the tomb of the boy king Tutankhamun in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. Shortly after the discovery, rumors of a curse began to spread. It was said that anyone who dared enter the tomb would face a deadly fate. The story gained traction when a string of untimely deaths befell those connected to the tomb's opening, including Lord Carnarvon, who funded the expedition. This curse captured the public's imagination, with many believing that the gods had cursed the tomb for being disturbed. But was there truly a curse, or was it all just coincidence? Let's take a deeper dive into this legendary mystery. We're now entering the chapter where the legend begins, the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. This is when the curse first took root in public imagination. When Carter finally broke through to the inner chamber, he found a treasure trove of artifacts, gold, and wonders from a time long forgotten. The tomb was rich with history and untold riches. But the excitement quickly turned to unease after the death of Lord Carnarvon, who had funded the excavation. His sudden passing just months after the tomb's discovery set the stage for the curse to spread. The timing was eerie. Carnarvon's death, combined with other mysterious fatalities, spurred rumors. The press went wild, reporting a deadly curse that would befall anyone who dared disturb the ancient tomb. As more people connected to the tomb's opening began to die under strange circumstances, the myth of the curse grew stronger, fueling public fascination and panic. And so, the legend of the Pharaohs' curse was born. But was it fate, coincidence, or the power of suggestion? The next chapter will dive deeper into the deaths and how they shaped the myth. Now, let's dive into the deaths linked to the tomb. Was it the curse or just coincidence? Let's see the facts. The first death that raised eyebrows was Lord Carnarvon, who funded the excavation. He died in 1923 from an infected mosquito bite. Strange, right? But it didn't stop there. George Gould, a wealthy American, died in a mysterious car accident shortly after visiting the tomb. Sir Bruce Ingram, a journalist, also suffered a personal tragedy, losing his wife to a fire in their home. Could these deaths be connected? But were these deaths really the result of a curse? Some critics argue it's all coincidence, or the power of suggestion. Despite the eerie timing, no direct evidence links these deaths to the curse. So, was the curse a myth? Let's dig deeper into that next. Now, let's take a look at some scientific and rational explanations for the so-called curse. Could there be a logical explanation behind these deaths? Let's dive in. One theory is that toxic mold or bacteria in the tomb might have caused illness among the explorers. Some of the victims were exposed to the air inside the tomb, potentially inhaling harmful spores. Other experts argue the deaths may simply be due to natural causes, like infections or pre-existing health conditions, which weren't unusual for the time. But perhaps the most powerful factor was the media. The press sensationalized every death, framing it as part of a curse, which made the legend spread like wildfire. In the end, the media's influence, combined with natural explanations like disease and the tomb's conditions, could explain many of these mysterious deaths. So, while the curse is fascinating, the scientific evidence seems to point toward more natural causes. But the myth still lives on, and that's what we'll explore next. Now, we enter a new chapter in our story, the legacy of the Curse of the Pharaohs. How did this eerie myth take root in the public's imagination, and why is it still so captivating today? Let's explore. The curse didn't just fade away. It quickly became a part of popular culture, appearing in books, movies, and documentaries. From suspenseful thrillers to documentaries on ancient Egypt, the curse was everywhere. It didn't stop there. The curse also wove its way into Egyptology, influencing the way people viewed ancient Egyptian culture. The idea of tombs being cursed became a sort of symbolic reflection of the power of the ancient world. Books like The Curse of the Pharaohs by Sir Alan Gardner and movies like The Mummy cemented the curse's place in public consciousness. The media made sure the curse lived on, creating a larger-than-life myth. In the end, the myth became more than just a story. It became a symbol of the unknown, the forbidden, and the powerful allure of ancient Egypt. The legacy of the curse lives on to this day. This chapter of the curse's legacy shows how myths can shape history and culture, influencing everything from entertainment to academic study. But now, we shift our focus to the modern perspective, where science and skepticism take center stage. Let's debunk the myth once and for all. And now, we enter the final chapter of our story. Let's explore how the curse of the Pharaohs is viewed today. Today, we know the curse is largely a myth, shaped by superstition, sensational media, and a thirst for mystery in the 1920s. While the idea of a curse seems far-fetched, the legacy of the story still captivates the world, fueling books, films, and documentaries about Egypt. So, while no one today believes in the curse itself, its influence as a cultural phenomenon remains undeniable. It's become more than just a tale. It's a symbol of the allure and mystery of ancient Egypt. Before we wrap up, make sure to like and subscribe if you're fascinated by the mysteries of history. We have plenty more mind-boggling stories waiting for you. And hey, what do you think? Do you believe in curses? Or is it all just a coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.